Welcome to the 2022-2023 school year. Our theme is God Recreates Anew, celebrating the transformative changes that have taken place and continue to take place at St. Francis. It is based on Colossians chapter 3, verses 9 to 11. You have stripped off the old self and have clothed yourself with the new self, which is being renewed in knowledge according to the image of its creator. 6 years ago, I stood before you and shared that we must think about education, and specifically Catholic education, differently. The research is staggering that schools in the U.S. are operating under an antiquated 100-year-old model of education, and people are leaving the Catholic Church in droves on top of that. We have worked tirelessly to become academically excellent and passionately Catholic, and continue to do so. Supported by our home and school and by our parish, teachers have worked incredibly hard to make learning more connected, meaningful, and engaging. Students have worked incredibly hard by actively engaging in their learning and taking a greater level of ownership in it. Our faith formation now engages the heart and not just the head. Knowing that we can't do it alone, we've built relationships and networks that ultimately benefit our students. One Classroom has been a partner with us for the past 3 years. Not only have they provided grants of more than $50,000 during that time to provide direct supports for inclusion, they also helped connect us to ABA therapy services and this year to a partnership with Maryville University. Maryville will be sending some occupational therapy graduate students to look at our sensory lab and other sensory materials and help us to make the best use of them as a part of their graduate capstone projects. Our sensory lab was created a few years ago thanks to home and school and parish donor supports. Our partnership with One Classroom has allowed St. Francis of Assisi to become more inclusive, enabling us to meet a wider variety of learning needs and to grow in ways that help all of our students as well. For example, a grant from One Classroom has allowed Nurse Travers to be here all day rather than part of the day, which benefits our students with significant medical needs, but also helps our entire population. PD provided by One Classroom helps teachers to better differentiate learning for all students, not just those with a certain disability. One Classroom is a not-for-profit foundation dedicated to inclusive Catholic education, providing supports and training so that children with special needs can attend their parish school with their peers. They and other network partners are helping SFA bust the myth that Catholic education is only for the middle-of-the-road student. Jesus said, "Let the children come to me," not only let some of the children come to me. Our gospel calls us to this work. Currently, One Classroom supports 13 Catholic schools in our archdiocese. 2 new supports they've helped provide SFA are ABA therapy services and paraprofessionals. Home and School has supported ABA therapy services as well. Through ABA, we can analyze the function of unwanted behaviors and make changes to support positive behaviors. This consult and training for teachers has helped the general population as well as those with special needs. For the past 6 years, SFA has grown in using small target group instruction through the use of instructional aides. These important staff members support the teacher in instructing all students. This year, we added a new position, a paraprofessional. A paraprofessional's priority is in assisting a particular student or a couple of students with significant needs under the direction of the teacher. The para works directly with the individual or individuals. Many times, these students outgrow the para in later years and no longer need them. It depends on the nature of the need. I also wanted to make everyone aware of a new scholarship opportunity passed last year through the Missouri House and Senate, the Mo Scholars Program. The law provides tax credits that can be used for tuition, tutoring, therapy, and other supports through the Educational Assistance Organization. For us, that organization is the Today and Tomorrow Educational Foundation, or TTEF. If you are a low-income family or you have a child with an IEP, an Individualized Education Plan, or an ISP, an Individualized Services Plan, you may qualify for up to $6,375 per year for tuition and other services. The link is attached for you to visit if you think you might qualify. We are currently in year 1 of implementing our strategic plan completed last year. One of our goals is to increase the consistency in our approach to supporting positive behavior throughout our school. We've had several social emotional learning and virtue-based learning programs in place, but nothing that had consistent vocabulary, goals, and procedures across all grade levels. This year, we chose one of the programs, Second Step, to use for social emotional learning throughout the school pre-K to 8. Second Step is well researched, and the need for social and emotional learning is well documented, not just for schools, but for life skills. Research shows student improved social emotional skills, attitudes, classroom behavior, and in turn academic achievement when this program is used with fidelity. School-wide reduction in conduct issues and in emotional distress have also been documented. We have seen increased levels of anxiety, fear, and trauma response in students in recent years, which echoes that of the general population. Second Step offers programming specific to preschool, to K-5, and to middle school. In middle school, we help students to not only understand themselves more, but also how to manage their behavior positively in a group and how to advocate for themselves or for others who they witness being treated unfairly or poorly. Our second strategic planning goal looks at our writing curriculum, our writing instruction, and assessment school-wide. We have 2 reading specialists on our staff who have studied best practices in writing in their graduate work and lend a level of expertise to our research. We purchased a common and well-researched tool, Step Up to Writing, to help us have some common language and tools. This will aid our work. Stay tuned. Father gave a summary of all things new, the current effort of the Archdiocese of St. Louis in restructuring our parishes, which will impact schools, for better sustainability and vibrancy. While we have no idea what that means for St. Francis, he wanted everyone to know that our reputation, both parish and school, are well known and very positive. He shared some of the amazing results of our Disciple Maker Index survey results at the meeting. The next steps will be listening sessions held at each parish. Since that meeting, we have now learned that the listening sessions for St. Francis of Assisi are November 8th and November 10th from 6 to 8 p.m. You need only attend one, but please save those dates on your calendar and watch for further instructions to RSVP. Our home and school had wonderful information to share, including the introduction of their officers and their mission statement. They also listed the upcoming fundraising events. We've already had great success with the Baked Bear and Mums fundraisers. The next big one is our Apex Fun Run. Apex is a leadership program for our students. They learn about positive thinking and actions. The finale is a fun run held on September 29th. The students get sponsors and run 36 laps around the field to raise money for the home and school. Here are some charts of our proceeds from the last 2 years. We hope to top last year's total raised of over $15,707.55. The kids want to be able to have a roller skating unit again in PE during the winter months. Whatever we raise above the $12,000 needed for our regular home and school activities will go toward the roller skating unit. Home and School shared other upcoming events and other ways to participate and volunteer. For every event you volunteer, your name is entered into a drawing for a free school fee for your child. They also introduced the lead room parents for each class and had sign-up sheets if you'd like to help with class parties or other home and school events. Please reach out to homeandschool@sfastl.org for further information or if you have questions. After the meeting, teachers welcomed parents to their classrooms for an overview of the year. Please reach out to your child's teacher for additional information. There is a link to their email on our new website, www.sfastl.org. Look for teacher pages.